There's a hole inside this generation, and they've been taught to fill it with garbage. They were never shown purpose. They were never taught discipline. They were disconnected from God. And by God, I mean Source, the divine intelligence we all come from. Instead, they were given trends. They were given labels. They were given 1,000 ways to self-identify, but zero truth to anchor in. And so we're watching generations drift, angry, anxious, addicted, medicated, screaming about identity but unable to answer the most important question of all. Why am I here? That's what purpose answers. That's what connection to God, to Source, gives you. But the system doesn't want you grounded. It wants you lost. Because lost people are easy to sell to, easy to manipulate, easy to divide. So they removed God and replaced it with confusion. They removed purpose and replaced it with politics. And now they're selling gender, race, sexuality, and victimhood as substitutes for something sacred. And if you dare say something, you're labeled dangerous, or hateful, or phobic. No, what's dangerous is a world where children are taught they can change their biology before they're old enough to drink a beer or rent a car. That's not liberation, that's indoctrination. What's dangerous is a society that tells women life doesn't begin until birth, when science itself proves life begins the moment DNA forms. That's not feminism, that's eugenics dressed in empowerment. And the truth is, they've convinced people that abortion is a right, not because they care about freedom, but because they've replaced the sacredness of life with convenience. They've replaced creation with consumption, and they've divided us on purpose, because if we're too busy fighting over who's more offended, we'll never realize we've all been robbed of the one thing that makes life worth living: connection to Source. Not religion, not rules, not dogma, but real spiritual alignment with something higher. Call it God. Call it Source. It's the same light. You don't have to believe what I believe. You don't have to agree with everything I say. But look around. Look at the chaos, the addiction, the rage, the collapse of family, the war on children, the death of meaning. This is not progress. This is collapse. And the only way out is to bring purpose back to the center of our lives, to reconnect to the divine source that made us, to stop filling a sacred hole with man-made trash. You were never supposed to fit into this system. You were born to rise above it. This is your wake-up call.